Hi everyone, this is Mr. Ong from History Tuition Center. Today we are going to learn about congruent triangles. So what is the meaning of congruent? Congruent means that they have the same shape and size. For example, these two blue color markers are congruent. In terms of triangles, congruent triangles have exactly the same angles and their sides are exactly the same length. So for example, this angle, let's call it A, and this one is E, F, G. This is A, B, C. So this angle and this angle, since they are congruent triangles, should be the same. Angle C will be the same as angle G, and angle B is the same as angle F. So when you have similar angles, their sides must be same also. So AC must be the same length as GE, and BC must be the same length as FG. So of course our FE must be the same length as AB. So this would mean that these two triangles ABC and EFG are congruent. So there are a few tests to help you test for congruency between two triangles. So the first test is called the Sss Test. This stands for side, and side. So for example, we have this triangle ABC and this triangle PQR. Under the Sss test, if AB and PQ are the same length, AC and PR are the same length, and BC is the same length as QR, then under our side rule, these two triangles are congruent. So for example, AB is 3 cm, PQ is 3 cm also. AC is 2.8 cm and PR is also 2.8 cm. And lastly, BC is 3.5 cm, QR is 3.5 cm. Under this side rule, they are congruent. They are the same. They are congruent triangles. So we will write these two triangles as triangle ABC is congruent. You write 3 lines, horizontal lines. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Okay, so we go on to the next test for congruency. The next test is our SAS test. Don't use ASS. Use SAS. This stands for side angle side. So this means that if you have two sides are the same and they have also one common angle, then they are congruent. So for example, we have our triangle A, B, C as drawn here, and angle ABC is 45 degrees, angle AB is 3 cm, BC is 4 cm. Now we have another triangle in a different orientation. Let's call it X, Y, Z. Okay, and in this case our angle XYZ is 45 degrees, XY is 3 cm and YZ is 4 cm. Yep, so they have two sides that are equal to each other and one common angle. So we can say that these two triangles are congruent. Triangle ABC, 3 horizontal lines, is congruent to X, Y, Z. Okay, so this is the formula, the test for side, side, side and side angle side. Now we shall see 3 other formulas. So these 3 formulas will try and show you the same thing. As long as out of these 5 formulas, your 2 triangles fulfill one of them, then the 2 triangles that you are comparing are congruent. So the third test is our AAS test. This stands for angle, angle, side test. So how do we use this? When you have 2 common angles and 1 common and 1 equal side for your 2 triangles, then they are congruent too. So like for example, we have A, triangle ABC again. So ABC looks like this. Let's call this 80 degrees and this is 40 degrees. Okay, BC is 5 cm. When we want to compare with another triangle, let's say that this triangle is XYZ. Okay, so let's see what are the angles and sides. So angle XYZ is 40 degrees, angle YXZ is 80 degrees, and YZ is 5 cm. So this angle and this angle is the same, this angle and this angle is the same, they have this side. So under the rule of angle, angle, side, our triangle ABC is congruent to triangle XYZ. Okay, so we go on to the second last rule, our ASA rule, angle, side, angle rule. This is angle, angle, side. This is angle, side, angle. So angle, side, angle is when you have 2 angles and an included side, and they are all equal. So when they are all equal, then they will be congruent. So like for example, we have this triangle over here, our triangle ABC again. Our triangle ABC, angle ABC is 130 degrees, angle A is 30 degrees. Okay, and angle and side AB is 3 cm. Let's compare it to another triangle, our XYZ, which looks like this, 30 degrees here, 130 degrees here, and YX is 3 cm. So yep, angle 130 degrees is the same, 30 degrees with 30 degrees is the same, then the included side 3 cm is the same. So our triangle ABC, 3 horizontal lines to say that they are congruent, is congruent to X, Y, Z. Okay, you can pause the video to look through this example slowly. So the last rule that we'll learn for congruent triangles will be the most famous one, the right hand, the RHS rule. So what is the RHS rule? So two triangles are congruent if the hypotenuse and one side of a right angle triangle, right angle, hypotenuse, and one side for the 2 triangles are equal to each other. So let's say these are 2 right angle triangles. Alright, so these are right angled. This triangle is ABC. So AB is 3.5 cm, AC is 4.5 cm. This triangle XYZ, XY is 3.5 cm, XZ is 4.5 cm. Alright, so this has a right angle, the hypotenuse are the same, and they have one side equal to each other too. So by the RHS rule, the right angle, hypotenuse and side rule, triangle ABC is proportional to triangle XYZ. Okay, so this concludes our lecture on congruency. Stay tuned for the next lecture on similar triangles. Thank you for watching.